Good morning, you guys. It's your girl, Paulette L. States with you Driveaway, where we're driven to succeed. Now listen, I want to show you guys something. I'm here at a Love's in Iowa. I'm on my way to drop off this HYDRO VAC truck right here. I'm taking it to Illinois. All right, here's the deal on this truck. I pulled over here for a quick break here at the Love's, right? What I want to show you is this. It's not that much parking room on either side. I didn't want to go back there where the truck's at, but I wanted to go on the inside, right? But if you can tell, there is a very slight incline right here, okay? Now, that truck has air brakes in it, but this is what I want to show you. Watch this. Now, as I walk up on it, it's a slope. It's actually going uphill. All right. So basically what I wanted to do, I wanted to make sure. Now I set the air brakes. I'm not saying the brakes don't work. But for me, I always like to do precautionary things to make sure that nothing happens. And 9 times out of 10, if I show you something, that means that I had an issue at one time with it as well. Now, you notice I got the wheel right here. I got it turned in toward the curve, right? With the hope that when it turned toward the curve, if it lost brakes, because as you can see, this is a very big, heavy-duty HYDRO. Matter of fact, this is a Western 2022 HYDRO VAC truck here, all right? So very nice, very sweet ride, all right? So basically, you see how this wheel is turned? Just say the brake started to want to fail a little bit or it didn't hold properly. The reason why I turned my wheel this way is because I want that joker to fall back on that curve and not go straight back into Love's. You know, I love Love's. I'm not just trying to tear Love's wall out. You understand what I'm saying? So even though it's a brand new truck, I'm just telling you guys, when you're dealing with stuff, even if you was in a tractor or anything like that, just try to make it a point to be mindful. I was in a tow vehicle and I called myself set the brake. I got up the next morning and I was like close to a pole. And I'm like, how did I roll back? So from that time on, I just always started being mindful of setting my wheel this way. So like I said, if I bring something up to you, I probably experienced it in some manner or form. All right. Now, what I also want to show you real quick on this truck is when you pick up something like this, some of the things that you need to be mindful of. Watch this. Now, when I picked this truck up to get ready to do my pre-trip, as you can see on this truck, they got a lot of screws and ties and all kind of stuff on this truck. Doors, all kind of hanging things right here. The caps, all this stuff right here. Now this is tied down because I made sure. They got all kind of hoses. So when you picking up a vehicle like this, you got to make sure you keep an eye on anything that could come loose. You see the flexibility in that right there? I'm gonna quit pushing it. I don't know what all that's about right there. Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to always check. Make sure that you don't see anything hanging. Everything is locked and closed. You see what I'm saying? You don't need any surprise. Nobody put nothing on you. Check everything on this truck. You got your compartment box. It's really, truly a pre-trip. And of course, you already know just from taking a CDL test about checking your buttings. I got my springs in there. I got my airbags. So when I was looking at this truck, look at the side of it. I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything hanging on this vehicle. And if you go back here, you got more stuff to look at. Look at this. You see what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful truck. But right here, you got to make sure that this joker right here, it's not going anywhere. You see I got all my hoses in here and I got my ladder. I got to make sure that this stuff is sturdy on here. Because going down the road, you don't want to see this stuff pass you. or fall back on somebody else. Look at all these chains. Look at all this stuff right here. Look at all these arms and stuff. See, when you get out here, you just can't get in and go drive. You got to check this stuff out because you'll have problems up the road. Period. It's just really common sense things. But this is just some stuff I wanted to point out to you guys. Like I said, she's a beautiful truck. Beautiful truck. Brand new 2022 Western Star. A HYDRO VAC truck. All right. So you got to make sure you check out. Look at all the compartments on here and stuff like that. You got to make sure that this stuff is locked. These doors don't swing open. Because a lot of times they have supplies in these doors. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a little something I wanted to chime in with you guys to be mindful of when you're out here pulling stuff. You got to think about everything. I know it seems like a lot, but this is the very reason why I shoot the videos that I shoot. So that I can at least share something with you that just make you think. You see what I'm saying? So let me get out of here. I got to get this to the customer. But I just wanted to chime in with you guys to kind of show you a little something from the road. All right? So remember, just be mindful. Turn that wheel a little bit. If I had to turn that wheel the opposite way, then anything, it would have rolled back that way. You see what I'm saying? All right, I'm not going to hold you any longer. This is your girl, Paulette L. Stakes with Driveaway. Remember, go to HYDROVAC.com, subscribe. Go ahead and learn and watch these videos. Trust me, I got thousands of them. I've been shooting videos for like the last going on 5 years. It's still counting, all right? Peace! Hey, let's go make that money.